Unprepared isn't scripted or edited. There are no redos, and when we screw up, it's going live. This works for our show, but it is no way to run your e-commerce business. Our partner Rewind is here to help. They will help you back up your Shopify store with automated backups of your most important data. Rewind should be the first app you install on your store to protect it from human error, misbehaving apps, or collaborators gone bad. It's like having your very own magic undo button. It's trusted by over 70,000 retailers, from side hustles to the biggest online stores like Gymshark, Gatorade, and Movement Watches. Best of all, if you reply to any of their welcome series and mention Unprepared, you can get your first month free. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Unprepared. Joining me from halfway across the world, our favorite man to talk to about gift cards and loyalty and store credit, Nadav. Welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Good, Chase. Good, man. Thanks for having me.
So for the people that are unaware, do you want to give a quick background on who you are and the kind of the app that you work with?
For sure. Yeah. So real quick about myself. I'm from Tel Aviv in Israel, working in the e-com industry for the past 4 or 5 years now. Over 2 years here at Rise.ai, where we develop the most forward-thinking loyalty and gift card product in the industry, where we make it accessible for thousands of brands to launch the most advanced experiences that they know from Starbucks, Amazon, and those kind of companies, and make it accessible for every small business that use Shopify.
Yeah, and this isn't an ad or anything like that, but the product is amazing. We use it on a lot of our builds at the agency, so it's got my stamp of approval. If you're looking for a little bit more functionality beyond what comes out of the box with Shopify, I highly recommend checking it out. So without this being a paid ad for it, let's talk though about how to utilize store credit appropriately and how to kind of make your customer experience better. And I'll just kind of pass the floor to you. You're the expert here. I'm here to learn.
For sure. So as we view it, there are three main sequences in which store credit, or the term that we prefer to use when we look about this whole thing in a whole, is brand currency. So there's because it's like currency that's only applicable for your brand, some sort of closed loop gift card. And the three main use cases that we see that are most adaptable and most beneficial for merchants are three. So the first one is the simplest one, and the one that everyone knows great, is the option to practically sell gift cards. Selling gift cards at this time has become, at like 2020, where digital gifting has been more, I guess, stronger than ever. We have really
very mainstream.
Yeah, that's how you can gift practically. Not a lot of sideways to it. So, and this is something that is the most or the fastest adopted gifting product in the world. While a lot of brands are not utilizing it well enough, not creating a personalized experience, not promoting it, not creating promotions or workflows to make this product works better for them. And this is one of our main, or one of the main things, that the main use cases that you should use. You should practically sell it. And this is like sell your store credit, sell gift cards. So this is one. The second one is as an option to promote your brand in various ways. So one of the most, the coolest things about store credit is the fact that it's equivalent to money. And when you're using it to engage with customers, this is the most straightforward and understandable way that can help them understand the value that they get back from each action, whether it's a marketing action, whether it's a loyalty action that is based on certain actions, or whether it's like refer a friend, or practically any promo that you can do. It can even be like fulfilling, like inserting gift card codes on physical products that you send out. You practically give them code that are equivalent to money, and that they can use. The most straightforward way to create engagement with customers. And the third one, which is for us, has been, I think, the fastest growing at this year, is the option to work with loyal customers, not only on the promotional side of things and marketing side of things, but also on the operations, with advanced flows for refunds and returns, where you can really utilize credit with those customers to really lower operations costs, but more than that, increase those customers lifetime value by keeping them in the loop, because a lot of customers love your brand and just want to shop again. So making it accessible through returns portals or through just regular refunds that you're issuing, another great option to use store credit. And if you have a good customer experience into it and it's accumulated or earned into some sort of store account or digital wallet, it just adds to the probability that someone would actually use it in the end.
Yeah, yeah. So let me quickly recap what you just said there. So there's three main ways to utilize store credit, or as you like to refer to as brand currency. First way being just sell the dang things, sell gift cards. If you're not doing it, start doing it. It's straightforward. It's free money. It helps you. It's not free money, but it helps you have some money in the bank to do other things. So do that. Second way to do it is to engage customers through like just sending them actual gift card codes. I know previously when we talked that there was almost a lift when doing that. Sending someone a $10 gift card versus a $10 coupon, it had a higher conversion rate. Do you know how that worked out?
Yeah, for sure. So stats today that shows that over 20% from gift cards that are being sent as promotions are being redeemed in opposed to points, which is somewhere between the 11-12%. I'm not even speaking about discount coupons where we're talking about 3-4%, and that's really dependable on a lot of different stuff. And I think the main benefit to it is the accumulation part, because when you're issuing discounts or it's something that you get it and it's a code and it sits out there, and you don't even know how to use it or when to use it. It might not be relevant, but credit can be accumulated because it's attached to someone's account, some sort of like digital credit card that's only associated with the brand, and that is what makes redemptions much higher.
Absolutely, yeah. It's definitely a cool thing to keep in mind. People straight up just think about it as the your brand is giving them cash is how they perceive it,
Mhm.
which is amazing. And then the final one with loyalty and with operations, this is definitely something that I don't think many people think about until they kind of hit a certain scale. Is with returns, if you can keep that money in your bank account when you get a return as opposed to sending it back, um, that just keeps you kind of cash flow positive per se. It's definitely a better way to look at it.
Yeah, and this has been done when we're talking returns for certain size of brand. This is like complete self-serve activity. So you practically giving the customer the option, but just giving them an option has substantial value because many of them, based on our stats, above 20% would choose it.
Absolutely. Now, if I'm listening to this show and I've realized that my gifting, my store credit functionality is subpar, and I'm curious to learn more, well, what should I do? Where do I go?
So so I think there is not tons of content about it, because as you really justly said, those things are stuff that huge brands, all those loyalty programs and all the refunds operation and the gift card sales is something that Amazon and all the largest brands in the world are already doing, but making it accessible for small businesses is it's not easy, because you think I can't really do it. It's so much above my capabilities. um so just to start, I would read. There's a lot of content out there. I think also like through Shopify Plus has great blogs that are discussing customer loyalty. Obviously our site has, just because we are really diving into those particular issues, like understanding how to properly communicate rewards that are based on credit, or what are the best practices in adopting refunds for store credit, because it's definitely not one fits all. Those strategies are complex. They need to be well incorporated. So I would start with just these two articles that are featured in our blog. And actually, something just in a bit more general that we did recently at the end of the holiday season is we broke down with 38 of our partners, a large list of tips around customer engagement and those areas in particular, and how to utilize those kind of products better. So I would recommend everyone that's interested to start from this piece of content.
That's amazing. I'll make sure to link to all that stuff in the show notes. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you, Chase. Bye-bye.